Okay, well, in this video we're gonna be installing float yeah, they're float 3 Fox racing shocks on my 2014 Summit XM 800R. So if you don't know how to take shocks off your Summit or put them back on, this video is good for you, I guess. Right now my sled is in here, so we have to move out a bunch of not a lot of stuff, but we have to move out a little bit of stuff before we can get the sled out. But if you watched if you watched, oh god, ow, if you watched the last few videos, yeah, it was no, 2 videos ago, when we installed that Yoshi on that 2024 Honda 250R, you would have seen my shocks there, because I showed that. We want enduro like dirt bike tires. They're for sale. For sale, 200 bucks. Okay, well, that stuff is out now. Now let's see if the sled will start. I started this thing like 3 times probably this entire summer. How many pulls do you guys think? I say 1. I say 1 pull. 1 pull and it's gonna fire it up. I bet you. If it fires up on 1 pull, you have to like and subscribe. And no, the sled was not warmed up. God, I love this thing. It's gonna look so good. Just wait. In the next like 15 minutes of this video, maybe 20 minutes later in this video, it's gonna look a lot better. I promise you. Well, I'm gonna put this stuff in. So I'm gonna put this stuff in first. So the next time I put the sled back in, after, I don't have to put this stuff back in because it'll be already in. Obviously you recognize this sled. It's other buddies. And well, this sled is mine. It's Yamaha RX-1. It has a street bike engine into it, and it has exhaust. Shit is loud as heck and fast as heck as well. So I'm gonna put this stuff back in, and then like just look at it though. I mean, it's in a little bit of rough shape right now, but before this winter falls, it's gonna be looking mint. Oh, gas light's on as well. Okay, well, Everything is in, and the rest will just go in after the sled. License plate's all banged up from my foot, I guess. There's no snow on the ground yet, but does it ever feel good to drive this thing? Would feel so much better if there was snow. Put a little bit of gas into it and start tearing this thing apart. That's all. Well, got the sled over here now. So to start taking off their shocks, what you want to do is take off your side. I've got to do this. Take off your side covers, your doors on both on each side. Take them off. I need a new one. I'm looking on Marketplace to get a new door, new these because they're actually orange, and new trunk. I want them black for more speed. Okay, after you have your doors off, what you want to do is there's the shocks right there. Is take a they're not Allen keys, but I forget the proper name for them. But yeah, take those. Make sure you have the right size, because you do not want to strip them. Because if you strip them, well, I wish you luck. I would suggest you to use a ratchet, but I'm kind of in a hurry and I want to get this done, so I'm going to use the impact. But I would prefer you to. I would prefer not to. I don't really want to use the impact right now either, but it would be a lot faster than a ratchet, I can tell you that right now. And once you take the bolts out, put them somewhere where you won't forget them or lose them. I'm putting mine in my pocket right now because I don't have like a magnet tray with me at the moment, but let's hope I don't lose them. So you want, for the bolts, you have to take out the two up here on your dash, and then there's one here that you won't see unless you take off your door. On both sides. So take them out like that. Oh, before you also pull on it too hard, you have to unhook your intake sensor. It just pops off pretty easily. Well, your first time you might need like a screwdriver or something, but if you take it off a lot, then it'll be easier to take off each time. Cut me some slack. I haven't took this hood off since last year, and I thought you were able to take it off without taking off the dash, but your next step now, after you take off you unhook your intake sensor and your intake boot, it just you just twist it out of the slot and it pops it off. Next, you want to take off your windshield, and there's supposed to be 4 bolts, and for some reason I only have 2. I took this thing apart so many times I lost count. So honestly, each time I took it apart, I probably lost a bolt. But it's not like it's like noticeable, you know. It's not the. And then some people don't have them because they lose them, but where it says the screw logo here, you want to come and put your fingers or thumb here and then push, or no, I think it's from this side, push downwards and out, and then it should just pop right off. And I like to put them, there's broken parts and tools and pieces of belt in there. Yeah, I like to put those little logo things in my dash center. And there's, so, and then the same thing on this side. You have to just come here, push, pops right off. Simple like that. Same thing, take out the bolt. So that, put that down, and then you come over here, and then your dash should, oh, I have it duct taped. I have to buy a new dash as well. It's in pretty rough shape. Normally you wouldn't have this issue unless you broke your vent. Like I do, I broke my vent, so I have this issue. But normally your dash will just pop off easy like that. You're gonna have a your dash lights, or like your wire going to your dash under here. What you wanna do is unplug it. Be very, very gentle with it though, because you don't want to break it. Because look at those little, all these little things, and you want to be gentle with it. I'm just gonna duct tape that on back on the inside, like that. Yeah, I'm also looking on Marketplace for a new dash center and a new vent. So now, once you have all that off, you want to come to your front here, and then just pull. Oh, there's also another wire you have to unhook here too, after you take off your dash. There's 2 wires to unplug, and then there's also a little hose too that goes underneath it that you have to unplug as well, which I didn't, so I just pulled and it popped off anyway. But yeah, it's that simple. Now your screw is completely stripped down, and your next step is taking things out of your engine bay. That's not supposed to be there. Look at all the trees down in there. Oh, not trees, little branches down in there. That's crazy. But just ignore this. I got this bumper and the bolts weren't really the right size, so I just who's calm? Okay, so once all that is off now, ignore this. Normally your stock bumper hooks up to these if you have the stock bumper, but for me I have a different bumper on, which the bolts actually pass through. Like the bumper gets held on by the same bolt that the shock goes through, and they're not loose. they're just the nut, not the nut, the bolt is like not the, I don't know, it's messed up. But anyway, I didn't feel like working on it anymore, so I just threw it all together, and it's currently like the nut is holding on to the bolt by like a hair of a thread. It stayed like that all winter. No, and that's my main bolt for my top of my shock as well. So yeah, so your next step is you're gonna wanna, there's gonna be 2 bolts. There's gonna be a bolt here and a nut on one side, same thing on each side. You're gonna wanna loosen them, and before you take off the nut fully, or take the nut or the bolt out, you're gonna maybe wanna also loosen the bottom as well to get that loosened. So you're gonna need oh, and also take off your belt cover, because it will give you better access to it. And I normally just put the, no, never mind, I normally don't do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Brand new belt on it too. Well, brand new belt. I put it on in January. Okay, so now you want to grab your sockets and then find out what size it is. Uh-oh. Seems to be for me, it seems to be like a 5/8. That's the closest socket I have to fit in it right now. Going to do this to hold it, and then I'm going to try and loosen it again. Now maybe it would work better. Just got to get them in the, hold it there. That's all. We had like a flat, I have a flat screwdriver. I'll try something. Okay. I got a big flat screwdriver, and I got these as well. Move that before I step on it. There. I was thinking if we could hammer. Maybe now it will let go. Nope. Okay, I got the wrenches now. Will one of them fit? I hope so, but I don't know. Oh my god. The biggest wrench we have in this little kit fits it. What is the odds? No. If we hammer it down, maybe. Alright, take it off. Haha, let's go. We got the nut off. We got it off. Let's go. That is perfect. Same size nut down here. Seems to be. The nut, oh no. We need the longer 15 now. So far, to take this thing apart down to this far, you will need You need T25 tool, whatever it's called, the proper name. You will need a size 15 socket, the long one and the small one, and you would also need a 17th wrench. That came out extremely easy, that one. It was also extremely easy to get at. I'm actually kind of disappointed because I put this A-arm on last winter around Christmas time, brand spanking new, and there's already a chip of paint missing right here. I'm gonna pop up a picture like right here of how clean that thing looked, dude, when I first put it on. Like, that picture is like 5 minutes after it was installed, or not even, like 5 seconds probably. So if you have like a little metal thing like this, a little metal rod, you can come stick it over the end of the ratchet, and then this way, at least if it slips, your hand's gonna go here and not there. And also, longer it is, more leverage, and you can like break it free easier. Like, see, it broke already. It's already loose. You see how much the impact struggled to break it loose? I barely even put any force. I'm trying to get this done before dark because I want to take some clips and pictures of it in the yard after the shock's on. There, just like that. All the bolts are loose, all the nuts are off of them. Now what I should really have is like a jack. That is what I should really have. Well, there's a dirt bike stand. That would probably work that would probably work great. The only issue is though is that we can't put it underneath the bumper. The bumper goes all the way back to like here, because the bumper comes off as well. Frig. I don't think I'm gonna lift that by myself. What could I use that wanted to lift it? Oh, I know what I could do. Okay, what I'll do is actually just, this would be a lot easier. What I'll do is I'll just do one shock at a time. Now if I can just go on the other side without it rolling over, will be great. And I just dropped a nut or two. Yeah, 2 nuts, I see them. There. There we go. And then what you want to do now is get these bolts, these nuts out of there. That is what you want to do now. I have a hammer over my in my tractor. I'm gonna go grab real quick. Okay, I have a hammer now. The screwdriver may help you, but you can come in hammer out the screw, not the screw, the you know, the bolt. Yeah, it just comes out. It's not screwed in. now, just grab your hammer or whatever you're using to get it out. Keep on hammering both sides evenly. I'm not too worried about the bolts because I should still have the stock ones that I took off, because these bolts are the ones that came with this bumper. So I should have the stock ones somewhere out of my house. And I'm also not putting this bumper back on, because you want to know why? I have a backwards bumper. Stood in that not that window right there, but in that room. So now this shock should just come out. Should. There. That shock's out. Now, if your shocks are still good though, don't throw them away, because you never know. Something could happen. Now, I don't think there's a proper side to put them on. I think it mounts up either side. I think. Better find out, I guess. Dude, that looks so good. My build is finally coming together. Oh my god. Now that is not what I wanted to do. Scratch it up all more and shit. That sucks. Put this rubber back in. And this bushing. That was gay. Put a little chip there. If I don't remember if I told you guys in the last video, but I got these shocks off of Amazon. Oh yeah, Amazon, totally. No, but I got these shocks off of a marketplace for a heck of a deal. $450. Well, and then I paid for him to travel a little bit, so I wouldn't have to, for my buddy wouldn't have to drive so far to get them. So I paid total $470 for Float 3 Fox shocks. These things are like $1,200 or plus, like more. So that's insane of a deal, if you ask me. Look, nice shock, ugly shock. This is gonna like really add the touch. Well, these are the bolts that came with the bumper. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to go eat supper, and then I'm gonna have to look in the garage for the stock bolts for this, because these bolts look they're way too long. This is like how far the end would be in, and the threads, they come all the way out. There's like, it's way too long. Like it would never be tight. I mean, it would never fall off, but I wanted it to be perfect. So I mean, everything should be fine here. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of stuff, hide it a little bit so nobody steals it, because the road's right there. But honestly, I don't even care if anybody would. I'm more concerned about my shocks. Those are like the most expensive thing here, except for all the vehicles. Probably push his bike back there. Since race bikes are so easy to steal, just walk up and press the button, drive away. Okay, so I think it's 4:37, so by the time I put my dog in and shit like that, it's be 5, so I'm gonna go eat supper. I'm gonna come back, pick up the camera when I have the proper boats, and finish putting it back together. So, see you guys soon. Okay, we're back. So, kind of forget where I left off. Okay, yeah, I got the boats. I found the boats, and I got the nuts now. So, we can go to the other side and pass them through. So, I'm gonna put this through here, like this. Like that. Perfect. You could put Loctite on them so they really don't come loose, but they really shouldn't come loose. I mean, I think I do have Loctite here, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm just extremely excited, and I just want to get this on together. Cause dude, I'm looking for the socket and I have no clue where I put them, but here's the 15th. The ratchet is here. I got that knee pad, and I don't even think I don't think I used it once. Wrong side. I brought it in here to use it instead of laying down on the ground and stuff, but I don't even think I used it once. There. Don't wanna over tighten them either and strip them. That would not be good. Dude, look at that. Go away, fly. Looks pretty funny right now, but what I'll do is now get on this side and do the exact same thing we did before on the other side, and then just lay it down like that. Like that's fine, just as long as we can get the boat through the shock and start tightening it. That's all that matters. I know it's on shocks, but I'm gonna put it down lightly. This is the first time it sits. This is the first time it sits on the shocks by itself. Oh my god. Now that looks good. That looks good, dude. Oh, what is going on with this thing, dude? Jesus Christ. There. They're tight. They're not going nowhere anywhere. They're not going nowhere now. Now, grab this, grab that. Tighten up your bottom bolt of your shock now. That is reverse. Oh, we need the longer extended 15. There, that's tight. all that's done. So now, oh wait, well, we can do this after the hood's on and shit, but I'll do it right now before I forget. Put the exhaust sensor back in. I took it off because I thought I was taking off the exhaust, but I managed to take off the shocks and install them without removing the exhaust. So most people when they make YouTube videos that I have watched that they're removing their shocks, they always say to remove the exhaust, but you don't need to. I just did it without removing them, and I had no issue. So it is possible. So now your next step after that is done is you're gonna pick up your hood again, and you want to take your hood, and you see these hooks here. Make sure it hooks down and below. You're gonna know when it hooks. Like, and then you have to also watch your plastics up here as well. Make sure they all line up perfectly. I kind of forget how they go actually. Okay, I know how they go now. I think. Dude. So now your next step is to pick up your dash, and the wires, it's not hard to get mixed up because they're both different. So this wire you're gonna want to put back. The purple ones go together like this, and then your big one like that plugs directly into your dash. I have it the wrong way. There we go. You're gonna you wanna be careful while plugging it back in as well. You don't wanna break any of those things in there. Okay, why am I having trouble tonight? It's getting dark. I can't see the best. Also, I have it passed under the wire. There we go. Now it should go. There. And if you're not sure if it's actually plugged in properly, just come and start your Skidoo, and if you have lights and that in your dash, then it's plugged in good. I shouldn't be doing this. Fuck, I'm losing all my nuts, all my bolts. This is why it's not always good to have it in your pocket. Now, did I lose any more, I wonder? The goddamn kill switch, dude. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Gaslight still says it's on, though. Looking pretty mint. Then finish putting it back together. So now, what do you want to do? I like to start off with these ones up here. It's usually somewhat long ones. I'm gonna go put these in here. I don't think that went anywhere. God damn it. To install them, I'm gonna... What did I do with the ratchet? To install them, I'm gonna use the ratchet so I don't strip any. It's getting dark already quickly. I wanted to set up like an area and take pictures of it. One more, and then just go around and tighten them. If you're using an impact, be very gently, because you can easily damage the screws, these screws, or damage the plastics. Pretty fast. Okay, now your next step, doesn't really matter what order you do this in, but put your windshield back on if you have one. That side's broken, so it doesn't really clip on that side. And then next, come over and grab your belt cover. Put that back down in its home. Lock it in there. Play with it a little bit to go in place, and then put your cutter pin thing there. And then after that, you should be only left with your doors to put on. It's hard to do this and hold your phone at the same time. You know what? 1 second. There. We got some light now, a little better than nothing. I could have parked a little bit closer, but I thought it would be more of a glare on the camera. So you want to, I think you put your top one in first, and then yeah. There. Okay. Now, this plastic, same method. Start at the top one and put it down. Oh. Before, don't do this. Because if you do this and then you start your sled after and you have a check engine light, this is why you would have a check engine light if you didn't have one. If you didn't have one before you did this, this is why you would have a check engine light. If you don't plug in your intake, and your intake sensor, it would throw up a check engine light. I learned that the hard way. It doesn't do anything, just causes you trouble. Take it back off again, like that. We wanted there. There's a little lip that it goes in, and once this piece gets down, like that little clip there, it will make a little clip noise, and then that means it's in place. And then you want to take your sensor again, plug it in, and then you put on your belt cover. Then you do that. Put that on. Like that. Perfect. Well, that is how you change your shocks on your 2014 XM7 800R. The reason why I didn't put my bumper back on is because that one's finished. If you watch my YouTube channel from like before, you will know that I hit a few trees with that bumper and destroyed it. I have a backwards bumper inside my house right now. I'm gonna get it power coated purple, and I also have a back bumper on the way as well. I'm getting that power coated as well. And yeah, this is part 2 of the build. This time I'm going better and stronger material. And I'm going for a complete build this time. I'm gonna set up a little area to take pictures. So I'll see you when that's set up. The sled's actually so mint right now. I meant to put this one on the back. Anyway, do it like now. Well, this is the final product. This is what it looks like when it's all back together with the Fox shocks on. It looks really good. Yep, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Turned out just as great as I imagined. I just got done taking a bunch of pictures and videos, so I think I'm gonna leave it right here overnight because I don't really feel like taking it down and putting it back in where I got it from, out of the container tonight, because it's like 8 o'clock right now or something. Yeah, 8 o'clock in the dot. I mean, it's not gonna go nowhere parked here. It was parked like right there in the middle of my yard for like half the winter because we had no snow. It was parked in the middle of the yard half the winter with the Christmas lights all over it. Only thing I am gonna do though is take the feather and push down the kill switch. One last thing before I cut off this video. I'm gonna go grab my backwards bumper and just kind of have an idea what it would look like. Well, this is my backwards bumper that I ordered at the beginning of summer. And no, I'm not leaving it this color, raw. I'm gonna get it powder coated. Damn! That actually looks awesome. That looks freaking sick. That actually looks sick, dude. Well, I hope this video helped you. If you made it this far in the video, I hope it helped you. If you had trouble finding out how to take off your shocks or install new shocks, or yeah, maybe a few videos down the road we'll show you how to install front bumper and back bumper, because I did order a back bumper. It didn't arrive here yet though, but they will eventually come. And also have a Gen 4 mud flap, like the one that like comes straight out like that. I have one. It's on my kitchen table. I'm taking off this one and I'm installing that one, so it'll look pretty dope. So I hope this video helped you. So drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you. Hope you like the sled build also. It's just beginning. Just the beginning. It's about to be a whole new sled in the next few months, I hope. Or over the winter. Starting off on a good start, looking pretty good. So I'm gonna end the video here. It's probably pretty long now, so like and subscribe, and see ya.